Classical music there in that last story in a really modern environment. Really awesome to see. That last story inspired us to take a look at the Oregon Historical Society's archives for anything related to classical music with Oregon ties specifically. And the search revealed a connection that stretches across the world, literally, to Austria. Our journey starts with this medallion from 1921. It features a man in Victorian clothing standing on a pedestal playing the violin. He's surrounded by 8 classical figures. Now, who is that? It's meant to be Johann Strauss II, otherwise known as the Waltz King. In the mid to late 1800s, the Austrian composed hundreds of pieces of classical music, and any of you who listen to the genre likely know his name very well. For those of you who are not classical fans, or maybe not yet, you at least have to respect the sideburn and beard combo here. Strauss died in Vienna, Austria in 1899. 4 years later, in 1903, Princess Rosa Kreuz-Sternberg of Vienna formed a committee to construct a monument honoring Strauss. She appointed a man named Isaac Fleischner to raise money for the project from people on the Pacific coast of the United States. Why? Fleischner was born in Oregon, the son of Austrian immigrants. The project was slow to get off the ground due to the First World War and, of course, financing problems. But it was finally unveiled in 1921, and it is a brilliant sight even now, more than a century later. It's the same design as the medallion we showed you earlier. Strauss in the middle, surrounded by the 8 figures. The medallion was donated to the Oregon Historical Society in 1967 by the son-in-law of Isaac Fleischner, who presumably received it as a gift for his fundraising efforts in the early 20th century.